In this video, I'm gonna show you how you should properly service your BMW or any other car in that matter. A lot of people always say that their BMWs or German cars are unreliable, but at the same time, they also treat their cars really poorly. So I'm gonna show you how to properly maintain your car and what kind of preventative maintenances you have to do in order for you to be able to drive your car for a long time without any issues. So let's go. Okay. Don't want to damage the wrap. So first things first is your engine oil. I know it sounds very obvious, but a lot of people don't do that on time and they don't use the right oil. So that leads to a lot of long-term damage in the engine. A good rule of thumb is to change your engine oil every 5,000 miles or 8,000 kilometers. A lot of manufacturers mention that their oils can last up to 30 or 40,000 kilometers. No, even if it says 30 or 40,000 kilometers on the bottle, you still change it every 8,000 kilometers because that's just what you do. You should get into the habit of doing that. Not changing your oil often enough can lead to a lot of damage to your pistons, to your block. It will increase wear in your engine, and that's just something that can be prevented super easy, so make sure to do that. Oh, that's good. Please go, please. I guess we are only raising the rear end of the car.
Now we have to check up behind first.
Lower your cars, your mechanic is gonna love you. Should I lower my car even more?
You need to do more.
I need to do more.
This one for open oil filter. Allen key 8. Open the engine oil some nut.
Engine oil some nut. Another rule is don't be a cheap ass, because a lot of people say it's fine to change it every 2 times. Oil filter every time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't change it every 2 services. Every time. Every time. Today we're gonna do something very special as well. We are gonna actually flush the engine. Flushing the engine is also something else that you have to do every 40 or 50,000 kilometers. That is a nasty oil filter. Yikes. So change your oil every 8,000 kilometers. Then change your oil filter every time you do that, and flush your engine every 40,000 kilometers. I want to be the one who opens the nut. Squirt all over the oil pan.
No.
Oh.
This way.
Okay. I'm a professional, bro.
Yeah, we can all see that. Like this.
Okay. Then I'm gonna get oil all over my hand, bro.
It's a squirt juice.
Oh shit, that's hot. So the next step is flushing the engine. We are gonna flush this engine to clean out all the engine parts, all the internals. The process is very simple. Put in 3 liters of flush oil and run the engine for 20 minutes. So the engine would be idling with the flush oil for 30 minutes. It's gonna clean out the internals. Then we are gonna drain the flush oil. Then we are gonna put a new oil filter, new drain nut, put in the brand new squeaky clean oil inside the squeaky clean engine. Benefits of flushing oil: sealing, cooling, purifying the engine, improving engine performance. So I'm gonna go faster. Less wear and tear of parts, low exhaust emissions, longer life for the engine. By the way, make sure to check out Z Auto. Amazing service, great prices, amazing integrity, which is something that your mechanic is like, it's the most important part if you don't want to get ripped off. Thanks to Kogu and Z Auto for supporting this channel from the beginning. Love working with them every time. Thank you guys for supporting, and back to the rest of the video. Another maintenance that you have to do to your car, even though BMW does not mention it, is your gearbox oil. BMW says that your transmission fluid is lifetime lasting, but you might be mistaken and think to yourself that that means you should never change your transmission oil. No, that's incorrect. According to ZF's website, which is the transmission that BMW uses in their cars, lifetime means 80,000 kilometers. And unless you want your transmission to last only 80,000 kilometers and then complain that BMW makes unreliable cars, you should change your transmission fluid every 50,000 kilometers or 30,000 miles in order to maintain a healthy transmission. So it's been 30 minutes with the flush oil. We followed the instructions and added 10 more. Let's go ahead and take out the old oil filter, drain the oil, see how the oil actually looks with only 30 minutes of being in the car. Get all the filth out of the engine, put back in a fresh new filter and a fresh new oil. 20 minutes. The oil is as dirty as the other oil. Another maintenance that you have to do with your car every 30,000 miles or 50,000 kilometers, 40 to 50,000 kilometers, let's say, is your diff fluid or axle oil. Right now we're gonna go ahead and flush it out of the car. Sucking it out, or what? Pushing in, what?
Sucking.
Sucking, right. Gonna do some sucking and get the oil out. Another maintenance part is your air filter. Say give it 20,000 kilometers and get it swapped out. Other than that, every time you want to service your car, just blow some air, blow out the dust, and you should be fine. So another thing that I don't see mentioned a lot in terms of maintenance, clean up your air mass sensor every once in a while. So basically keep your engine running at peak efficiency, increase your horsepower, improve your air-fuel ratio, improves drivability, restores loss of performance, maintains proper air-fuel ratio. Sound is very familiar. Is this Fiji water? I only put Fiji water in my car.
What is that?
Fill up a full tank of fuel, put Injector Cleaner in your fuel system, clean up your injectors every service. If you don't want to end up in a ditch, change your brake fluid every 2 years or 40 to 50,000 kilometers. Machine like this to check the acidity of your brake fluid, which is what we are gonna do right now. So if it's on 0, it means it's okay. Oh my God, bro. So is this safe? It's a good thing I already ordered one, it's at home. Make sure to stick around, subscribe to the channel. I'm actually gonna get my disc swapped, brakes swapped. Should be an exciting episode of brand new used car. But idlers, tensioners, pulleys should be changed every 100 to 120,000 miles, let's say 160,000 kilometers. If you don't want this to happen and if you don't want to be stranded on the road, change the belt with it as well, it's cheap. I clearly did not follow the instructions because I trusted the previous owner to do so, and this is what happened. Bro, the belt is in 100 pieces. So I'm just taking out the pieces of the belt, bro. Bro, can I still drive the car?
No! God, please, no! No! No!
10 kilometers from my house. Maybe 10 minutes.
No! God!
Tomorrow I tow to your place. Perfect condition. This is for sale. You can buy it from my shop right now. Some of the preventative maintenance that you have to do, let's say after 100,000 kilometers, change all of the coolant hoses and air hoses. Your charge pipe and boost pipe, BMW uses plastic parts. I would suggest you swap them out with some aluminum ones. Timing chain on the N20 engine, let's say every 100,000 kilometers or 60,000 miles. On the B48 and B58s, more like 120,000 miles or 200,000 kilometers. But I would suggest you do it earlier, just in case. Your radiator, BMW uses plastic. It's gonna break. Valve cover gasket, your oil pan gasket, your vacuum pump. These three are oil loss related, so make sure to swap them out. You don't want your car to be starving oil. I don't think it's gonna take you that long to change your coolant, but because BMWs leak coolant, you might have to change them sooner. But if you haven't, make sure to change out your coolant, antifreeze, whatever, every 60,000 miles or 100,000 kilometers. as a maintenance item. You take care of the car will take care of you. Make sure to treat your car the way that it deserves and the way that it's supposed to be treated. And your car should treat you well as well. Until next video, see you later.